I love game systems. I love how you set the bounds and then you give the room for play. You give the room for interactivity. And especially with games where the game reacts to your decisions, or games where you have a lot of customizability, it's an experience that's unique to you. Like it's a puzzle of your own design. There's nothing quite like it. And the stories you can tell in that space are also can be incredibly engaging. Yeah.
I guess I love video games just because they allow you to immerse yourself in a world that's so different to your own. And then on top of that, experiencing that with your friends is really important to me. So,
I think just the general atmosphere. Like if you look around here, it's colourful, it's fun, it's silly. You can make a life out of things that are cute and silly, and it doesn't have to be so serious.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing that I do love is like how it can bring people together in a similar space. And one of the things that I've tried to do is like make it possible for younger people and older people to play the same game. So that's kind of the thing that I've been saying to people a lot is like, if you do play our game, try to rope in as many of your friends who you think wouldn't normally play games and hopefully be pleasantly surprised that they can pick it up.
Both myself and Mark are hyper competitive.
Yeah.
So even this game, as fun as it is, there's some really little niche moves that you can do. So competition.
Yeah. Cool.
Competition for sure.
I think in terms of like the ones that I'm interested in working on and making, like part of the reason we do the procedural generation is that I think working on a game that can surprise you, even if you're the person who makes it, is really satisfying. It's like if you work on a film or a book or whatever, it's like it's a known thing, you're making it to share with someone else, but when you're making a game, it's like you can also be making it for yourself.
Yeah.
And so trying to make something that you'll continue to enjoy playing and be surprised by is a really a good thing.
As a medium, well, as someone making them, I was always obsessed with films, and I also write music for films. But it's such a complicated, difficult, expensive art form that often involves, hundreds of people, and just can't be. You can't. I couldn't have an idea like this and make a film about it because it would just cost millions of dollars and involve hundreds of people, and it just couldn't be done. So, what I love is that you can. When I had this idea, I'd never really made a game at all before, many years ago. So. It's a medium where you can have an idea like this that's a little bit big and silly, and if you have enough time to learn the software and really slowly, over many years, learn how to do it, you can kind of do anything you want, almost on your own with a laptop, and enough time. So, yeah, it's great.
I got asked that not so long ago, and it was a hard one to answer. I think it's an art form that's got a lot of possibilities. Being interactive, there's a lot of things that you can do that you can't do in other mediums. There's a lot of different ways that you can trick the player and mess with what they think's going to happen. A lot more experimental, a lot more things you can do. I think I just like that.
I just think there's such a incredible mode of creativity where it's sort of like you are making something for people to enjoy, but then also they're adding their own spin on things. The way they interact with the game adds a bit of an element of themselves. There's that immersion that you just don't quite get in any other medium, I would say.